Starting now, 15-minute flow yoga. Let's come into a wide kneeling diamond. Knees somewhere in the vicinity of about 45 degrees, and we're feeling our butt bones in contact with heel bones. Let's take a breath in. Breathe it out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose with a whisper. Exhale, same whisper. Whisper against the back of the throat. Inhale. Exhale. Stay for the inhale. Hands forward, shoulders over. Fingers lock out the elbows, dome the back, chin to the chest. Push the hips forward. Inhale, sitting back. You can always pad up the knees if you need to. Exhale, shift forward again. Squeeze into all of that. Press into the fingerprints and the knuckles. Sit back. Inhale. Exhale, shifting forward and squeeze. Inhale, sitting back. Let's rise up as high as you need to. Step on the right foot. And we basically are looking for the foot to replace the other thigh, so the legs are still out wide. Take the hands back behind you, sitting on the heel first. As your hips lift, notice they're gonna wanna try to shift off to the side. Don't let that happen as best as you can. In fact, only lift right up against the edge where they wanna shift. Push into it gently, but don't let them. Also, make sure this front knee isn't wagging out to the side or inward for that matter. Sweep your bottom foot forward against the heel and then have a seat. Take the opposite hand to this front foot, wrap it across the top of the foot, grab the pinky edge side. For now, you can just kind of let that foot hang in the hand and the knee will drop out to the side. Focusing on the back hand, get that heel of palm closest to your seat as you can, and then turn the back elbow towards your body. You're gonna feel the opposite side of the elbow turn away. Plug the shoulder blade of the back shoulder down the back so you get a nice side of the neckline, and then just peek back. Now this front foot is gonna kick forward, and you could start with a bent knee to get the knee and the toes to point right up at the ceiling, but if you want to, if you can, squeeze that leg super straight. Either way, we want the knee and the toes to point straight up to the ceiling. Once again, look over that back shoulder. Inhale, bend the front knee. It can turn out to the side. And then exhale, kick it straight, look back, sit tall, square the shoulders to the side of your mat. One more time, inhale. And then exhale, really feel the opposition, the letting go from the squeeze. We're gonna let that foot go. As it drops, bend the knee, shift low and forward over the back shin, hands forward, come into your wide kneeling diamond. We are on side 2 now, hands on thighs. Seriously, if you need to towel up your knees or pad them up, feel free. Breathe in. Shift forward to our cat. Inhale, shifting back. Can you feel a little more squeezy with that? One more time, inhale. Exhale. Sit back, inhale, rise up, step the left foot forward. Remember, it's gotta be in a little closer or these proportions won't match up. Take the hands back behind you, about as wide as your shoulders. Start sitting on the heel. As we lift up, keep the hips lifting straight up. 2 ropes grabbing both sides of the front of your pelvis, lifting them to the ceiling. Bottom foot sweeps forward, have a seat. Reach across the front foot with the opposite hand, wrapping around the pinky edge side. As you lift the foot, be lazy with the knee first. Left hand back, opposite hand back. Who knows what hand that is? Bring the heel of the palm in close by your seat. So here's what we're doing. We're starting to square our shoulders to the sidewall. We want to plug that back shoulder down the back, and we're looking back. Now let's play with this front foot. If the knee is gonna stay bent, that's cool. Try to get the knee and the toes to point up when we return to this pose. If you're going all the way forward, The knee and the toes still stay pointing straight up, but we can soften that knee a little. Look back, breathe in. Stay looking back as you push down into the backhand and kick forward. Get right over your hips. Inhaling again. Exhale for the kick. Looking back, keep the shoulders softening. One more time, breathe in. And exhale. Now, coming out's a little tricky. We're gonna bend the knee, let the foot go. See if you can shift forward over the back shin. Come into your wide kneeling diamond. That is our flow. Hands on thighs, inhale. Shift forward, dome the back. Shift the hips forward, exhale. Inhale, shifting back. Exhale, optional, lift the knees. So we come into that cat, lift the knees a bit. Inhale, sitting back. Exhale, shifting forward, last one. Lower down, inhale, right leg lifts. Hands back, exhale, lift hips. Back foot forward, inhaling, have a seat, grab across. This time, take your right hand, bring it to the back of the hip. We're gonna push that hip forward as we kick the front foot forward. We can look over our back shoulder, but we're driving the hip forward as we also kick forward, and that should give us a little momentum to square the shoulders. Let's look back, breathe deep. Exhale for the squeeze. Take a breath in. Exhale, kick it again. Last time, inhale. Stack those shoulders to the side. As we shift forward, I'm back with you now. We're gonna just transfer the weight over that leg, coming into our wide kneeling diamond. Sitting back, inhale. Exhale, shifting forward, maybe knees lift. Inhale, shifting back. If the knees are lifting, try to point through the feet. Try not to flex at the front of the foot. Knees back, sit back, inhale, last time. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, left foot. Hands behind, lift the hips. Back foot forward, inhale, grabbing across. On this side, back hand presses that hip forward, and we try to kick the leg forward as well. That's allowing us to really focus on turning to the side, and oh my gosh, you're gonna feel it in the lower back, but you wanna tighten up on the belly. That's the point of all this. Breathe, 3. You can soften, but exhale, push both forward in an attempt to turn your heart to the side. 2. Last one. Always play to the opposites. As you let it go, we're shifting over the shin, and then we're gonna take our knees wide, sit back, last round, hands on thighs, inhale. Exhale, we can lift. Inhale, lower down. Dome the back forward, and if you want, knees up. Last time, shift it back. Shift it forward. Sit back towards your heels, rise up, right foot out in front, keep it in close, hands back, exhale, lift it up. Back, bottom foot forward, have a seat, grab across, this time reaching the free hand all the way back. Breathe in, the knee can soften out in front, but make sure that you kick it forward, not just hold it forward, and look back. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, like rays of the sun reaching out. Last one. Dropping the foot, stepping forward, shifting back, wide kneeling diamond, inhale. Shift and dome. Inhale it back. Just let it squeeze, let it feel good. Take it back. Take it forward. Shift back, rise up, left foot, bring it in. Hands behind, lift. Sweeping bottom foot, sit down, reach across. The free arm reaches back. 2 more. Reach for it, last one. Look to the thumb. Release, shift, wide kneeling diamond. Sitting back on your heels. Let's have a seat. Feet together, knees wide. Pull the heels in a bit. They don't have to come in super close. Just start to feel a little tension on the inner thighs and we're good. Take your hands out in front of you, tent the fingers. Bring the thumbs to connect at the nail or the tip of the finger. Slide your fingers gently across the mat. This is gonna force you to engage your core. Once the fingers finally plant, keep the elbows and wrists lifted. Really squeeze the elbows as straight as you can. Create enough room between the arms to see if the head bows towards them. It might drop through, but it doesn't have to. Kind of depends on where your hips and spine are today. Perhaps crawl the fingers a little bit forward and then push the hands forward to sit back into your sit bones. Stay and breathe for 3. 2. 1. Now the arms can relax. Straighten out both your legs, please. We can kick through the heels. Bring your feet as close together as you like, but understand that having them a bit wider could possibly make your life easier. Bend the knees. Make sure the knees and the toes are pointing straight up to the sky. Grab the outsides of your feet. You can bend the knees more if you need to, and then hug your armpits right onto the kneecaps as you look forward. If they don't touch, don't worry. Just bring yourself as close to that as you can. Let's start to squeeze the leg straight at the knee, but try to keep the seal of your rib cage to the thighs. Maybe the elbows can chop the floor outside of your calves. Let's bow the head in. Make sure your shoulders are not going way up into the ears. 5 breaths. 4. 3. 2. 1. Rise up. Scoot your hips forward, bend the knees. Reach your hands forward, turn the palms to face up, round the spine. Let's lower about halfway down. See if you can just have your tailbone touch the ground. And then just the first backbone or 2. And then let's release. Left leg long, right knee in, squeeze. And then take it across to the other side. You can scoot the shoulders to the left and then reach the opposite arm out. We're looking opposite the knees. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, complete. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, complete. One more time. Move through center, bring your feet onto the floor to even out the hips. Straighten the right leg, squeeze the left knee in. And then as you take it across, use the scooting the shoulders to the right so that we can stay in a nice efficient twist. Look opposite the knees and take that opposite arm out, looking out towards the hand. Breathe deep. Exhale, complete. Maybe breathe in slow. Exhale, complete. Last one. Feet back onto the floor to even out your hips, even out your body. Reach down, maybe touch the heels. We don't need to be much closer than that or any closer than that. Lift the hips up, lace up the hands, and then bring your elbows nice and close underneath you. Breathe in deep. Exhale, push into the feet to crank your hips up. Maybe you tuck the shoulders even further down onto the back. Maintain pressure in all parts of the feet. Toes are relaxed. You can even lift them up if you want, but keeping the knees over the heels. We're gonna lift those hips up one last time. Release down, tailbone to the floor. You can lengthen both your legs as wide and long as the mat. Take your hands down by your sides, close your eyes. Just taking a moment of gratitude for this practice together, for this body. May it serve you the rest of your day. Let's bring our hands to our heart, gratitude for the universe within, and then hands together, thumbs to the forehead, gratitude for the universe around. See you next time on the mat, friends. Namaste.